Thanks for fiction. When we think of ancient hygiene era, what you're about to hear may change the way you imagine ancient life forever. If you think medieval people had it rough, you're not even close. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Simple Ancient Living channel and let us know in the comments below if you enjoy this kind of video. Okay, plug your nose. Because today, we're uncovering the truth about ancient bathing and toilet hygiene, and trust me, it's worse than you think. First, the toilet problem, or more accurately, the lack of them. In most ancient villages, there was no private toilet at all. Waste was collected in buckets, pits, or thrown directly onto the street. Yes, the street. In towns with public latrines, things weren't much better. Imagine a long wooden bench with holes, no walls, no privacy, no water, and a deep pit underneath filled with waste. Flies buzzed everywhere, the smell clung to your clothes, and disease spread quickly. And toilet paper? Didn't exist. People used leaves, rags, straw, or simply their hands, washed later in dirty water. You would think something as simple as how to take bath would be pretty intuitive to most people. You sit in water and wash yourself. But in ancient times was surprisingly rare. In many places, people believed water could make you sick, that it opened your pores and let diseases enter. Most people didn't bathe weekly, not even monthly. Some bathed just a few times a year, and when they did, it was usually with cold water, no soap, and no privacy. Soap was expensive or unknown. Instead, people used ash, sand, or nothing at all. A bath might simply mean wiping your face with a damp cloth. But what about the rich people? The nobles? The kings? Surely they had cleaner lives, right? Well, yes and no. Wealthy families sometimes had wooden tubs for bathing, but they still believed water was dangerous. A rich person might bathe a few times a year instead of almost never. And they used perfumes, oils, and powders to cover the smell rather than remove it. Kings and nobles even had bath servants who heated water, added herbs, or poured milk or wine into the bath because they believed it made the body healthier. But remember, there was still no real soap, no real understanding of germs, and no modern plumbing. Even royalty didn't have modern toilets. Kings used chamber pots, fancy bowls that servants had to carry away and empty. Some castles had guardrobes, small stone rooms with a hole in the floor leading down the castle wall. Basically, it dropped straight to the ground below. The smell was terrible, and castles often had insects, rats, and disease creeping around the waste. So yes, even kings sat over a hole. And what about sickness? Were people worried about getting sick from all this filth? Not in the way we understand it today. People didn't know about bacteria or viruses. They thought diseases came from bad air, evil spirits, or punishment from the gods. When they were sick, they used herbs, prayers, charms, or bloodletting, cutting the skin to release bad blood. Doctors didn't clean tools, didn't wash hands, and didn't know how illnesses spread. In short, disease wasn't just common, it was everywhere. And most people never truly understood why. So what do you think? Would you have enjoyed living in the ancient times hygiene era? Let us know in the comments below.